Hello everyone, this is LeetCode problem number 3. Log a substring without repeating characters. I hope we all know what is substring. Any continuous part of a string is known as substring. So in this question we have to find the longest substring without repeating characters, right? So what pops up in my mind first is that I can try to find all the valid substrings and keep storing their maximum length, right? So let's say I'll start from I is equals to 0. So A is a valid substring. Then AB is a valid substring. ABC is a valid substring. ABCA is not a valid substring. So basically these substrings were of length 1, 2, 3. And then I'll move my I to I is equals to 1. Then B is a valid substring of length 1. BC is a valid substring of length 2. BCA is a valid substring of length 3. But BCAB is not a valid substring. Right, so basically we are running nested loop, right? One we have I, and then in next loop we are running j, and we could be finding all the valid substrings and their length. But then so the time complexity of this would be O of n square. What we could do is try to find a better or optimized solution, right? So sliding window technique is one of the techniques which will help us find the optimized solution. So I'll start from R and L. R refers to right over here and L refers to left. So what I'll do is that I will keep extending my window till I have a valid substring, and once I don't have a valid substring I will shrink my window. So I'll try explaining here. I'll start from 0. So R is at 0. So R is equals to 0. I have A. Is A a valid substring? Yes. I'll increase my R. Now my R will be pointing to this. Is AB a valid substring? Yes. I'll again move my R. Now my R is pointing at this. Is ABC a valid substring? Yes, it is. So now I'll move to ABCA. Now is ABC a valid substring? No, it is not. So what I'll do is that I will move my L and I'll shrink the window. So now I have BCA. Is that a valid substring? Yes, it is. So I will extend my R. So now my R is here. Okay, is BCAB a valid substring? No, it is not. So I'll shrink my window. Now my L will be pointing to this. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to do. Basically, if it is a valid substring, I will extend my R, and if it is not a valid substring, I'll shrink the window. Basically, keep a clean window with no duplicate, and if any duplicate enters, we remove the characters from left end until like old duplicate is removed. Okay, we'll try to do a ride run in this table so that we have a clearer understanding. My right is equals to 0. S of right is nothing but A. Okay, so now how will I know that it is repeating or not? So basically I'm storing it in a set. Okay, and if the character is not seen in my set, I'll add it to my set so that I can see if there are any repeating characters. So S of right is A. A is new for me, so I'll add it in the set. The maximum length seen till now is nothing but 1. So I'll write the action that I have added A to my set. Okay. Now since we did not do anything to left, we had a valid substring. My left is still at 0. My R moves. Now S of 1 is nothing but B. Is B present in my set? No, it is not present. So I'll add the B. My set becomes A, B. The maximum length that I have till now is 2. Left remains the same. Now my R moves. S of R is nothing but C. Now is C present in my set? No, it is not present. So what I'll do, I'll add it. My set becomes A, B, C. My left remains the same. Maximum length till now is nothing but 3. Okay, now my R moves. R is 3. S of R is nothing but A. Now is A present in my set? Yes, it is present. So what I'll do, I will do left plus plus until my A is removed. Here when I do one left a plus plus, my a would be removed, right? This a will go, correct? Once this a is gone, I will add the next a. So now my set will become BCA. Okay, so the old a is removed and the new a is added. Maximum length till now is still 3. Now my r is equals to 4. S of 4 is nothing but b. Now does b exist in my set? Yes, it exists. So what I'll do left plus plus. Again, I'm removing the older b and I'm adding the new b to the set. I did left plus plus, so this increases to 2 and this becomes CAB. Maximum length till now is still 3. Now r moves to 5. S of r is nothing but, S of 5 is nothing but C. Now C already exists in this, so I'll again do left plus plus. So this becomes 3 again. Okay, I forgot that I have a razor. Yeah. So left plus plus, that becomes 3. C gets removed. Now the next C is added. We removed, let me just write one time at least so that we are aware. We removed old C and added new C. Okay, maximum length till now is still 3. Now my R moves to 6. Now S of 6 is nothing but B. Now does B exist in my set? Yes, it exists. So what I'll do left plus plus. So with this left plus plus, A will be removed. Then I'll again have to do B plus plus, left plus plus, so that this B is removed. Okay, so we first removed A and then this removed B. So now my this becomes 5 and obviously I added the new B. So this becomes C, B, and the maximum length that we had till now was nothing but 3. Now my R moves. S of 7 is nothing but again B. Does B exist in my table? Yes, it exists. So I'll again do left plus plus. This removes C minus, and then since B exists, I'll again do left plus plus. So this removes B. Now does B exist in my table? No, it does not exist. So I'll add this new B. Add B. Since I've done left plus plus twice, my left becomes 7. My set has the new last B character and the maximum length till now was 3. So this was a dry run and the basic understanding of this. Now we'll move to code the same thing. Okay, so like we had discussed in the solution that we will store the characters which are currently inside the window in a set, right? So let's create a set character of this new has set. Okay, and then left would be the start of the window. Both right and left pointer would be pointing to 0. Max len is equal, and the maximum length of the longest substring that we have seen till now would be 0. So now what I'm gonna do is that we are gonna iterate. So right window would be expanding one character at a time, and each iteration will try to include s of right. So let's say int of right is equals to 0, right is less than s dot length, and right plus plus. Now like I said that right would be expanding, so for every iteration we'll have new character s dot char at current right. Now we are gonna check for duplicates. So if my set contains, oops, it's small s, set dot contains c. If it does not contain any duplicates and it does not have the c, we are going to add it. We are going to do this. Else, now if it is already in the set, we have like violated all the unique rule, right? Like, because all the characters in the substring should be unique. So now we have to shrink the window from the left. Okay, since we are violating the rule, we have to shrink it. So we'll say s char at left is not equal to c, set dot remove s dot char at left, and then we'll do left plus plus. Now we will keep deleting the characters until left reaches the old c. Okay, so that means we are just sliding the window just past the duplicate and not like restart. Okay, so here we're gonna have set dot remove s dot char at left plus plus. Now we'll remove the duplicate character itself and move left forward once again. Okay, so now like with this left plus plus, we have moved it, right? So now we have the window clean, and now we could add this. I add this new character at the new C. Now what would be my maximum length? As it was discussed in video also, it would be nothing but max length so far versus the current plus like the current window size that I have, which would be nothing but right minus left plus 1. So this would be containing all the unique characters, and what we are going to do is that we are going to return max length. Let's see if it compiles and runs. Oh, character is supposed to be capital C. Okay. Okay, yes, so this one works. Thank you everyone for watching.